Hi, my name is Nicole Grodeski, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to get all the wax off your board and get it showroom ready. First, you want to find a nice spot outside in the sun, and you want to set your board out there for maybe about a minute. Don't let it sit too long because the sun gets really hot and the wax will melt really quickly, and if it gets too hot, then the wax will just become liquid and it'll make it even actually a little harder to get your wax off. So you just give it a little test with your hand, touch it lightly, and if the wax sticks to your hand, then it's ready to be scraped. Next, you're going to want to find a comfortable place to scrape the wax from your board. You can sit down or you can stand up, either way, it doesn't really matter. Do a little bit of both. And then you just want to scrape from one direction. I usually start from the nose to the tail and just follow that motion and create a ball in the center of the board to collect all the wax. In order to get a really nice clean finish off your surfboard when you're scraping all the wax off is to use a little wax removal. I use in this video Sticky Bumps. There's lots of other products out there, but this one I've always seen really nice results from. First, you're gonna just take a regular old paper towel, wipe down the board a little bit, and then you're gonna use a Scotch-Brite pad. Scotch-Brite you can find in the local grocery store, you can find it at a hardware store, and usually they come in pretty good size, like I don't know, like a whatever 4x5 square, and I usually just cut them up into thirds and just use like little smaller squares, because then it lasts longer. You can scrape more boards because they get pretty dirty when you use them to scrape your board. So I'll use a little Scotch-Brite pad and some the wax removal, and I'll just pour the wax removal on the board and then scrape around with the Scotch-Brite pad, and that'll get into all those little pressure-eating spots and nooks and crannies in your board to give your board a really nice clean finish. And then after I Scotch-Brite it, I'll wipe it off again with a paper towel, and usually do the bottom of the board as well. Maybe do a little Scotch-Brite on the bottom and wipe it off with the towel, and then your board should be all nice and clean, nice and shiny, looking like new and ready to be sold.